going to call to order this meeting. Ms. Secretary, can you do a roll call, please?
Mr. Jerry Mays.
Here.
Mr. Harry Bell.
Here.
Vice Mayor Jennifer Duncan.
Here.
Mr. Ernest Denson. Mr. Richard Pope.
Thank you. I will now ask for approval of the May 13th, 2026 minutes. Do I have any edits, amendments?
Move to approve. Second.
Thank you. Minutes are approved. Are there any comments from the citizens that would like to come up front? Seeing none, we will then go to comments from city staff.
Ms. Madam Chairman, we have nothing today.
Thank you. Comments from the board? Seeing none, we have no old business, we have new business, and we have PWW Rivergate LLC, DBA Hooters Rivergate. Goodlettsville has requested a permit for an on-premise sales of beer at their restaurant. Comments? Start discussion? Would you like to come up, please? Good point. So sorry. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Good morning. I am representing PWW Rivergate LLC, and I have with me the general manager, Ms. Christy Butler, who's been the general manager since 2019 and has been employed by Hooters for 27 years.
Wow.
So, and we're here and happy to answer any questions that you have. This permit change is due to a Chapter 11 reorganization. So there will be no change in day-to-day operations. This is simply ordered by the bankruptcy court in an attempt to reorg the business. So we hope to continue to be long-term good citizens of Goodlettsville and are here to answer any questions that you may have.
Thank you.
I'd like to ask the city attorney if he looked over.
I have, and I've actually had conversation with Ms. Burrell, because trying to get a little more detail and understand the application and the procedure. And again, I may ask her to explain a little bit. My understanding, and she can correct me again, this would not even be before the board, but for the bankruptcy, and there's an assignment of all the leases pursuant to the bankruptcy, which is one reason why you don't see a specific assignment within your package of their right to occupy and be there. It's by court order. So, and I don't know if you've ever gotten any of these bankruptcy packages, but they can come in multiple banker boxes sometimes. And but I trust Ms. Burrell, what she's telling me, and her reputation, and that would be the case. Secondly, I had discussion with her about Mr. Moran and some of his background that we needed to discuss. Of course, the first issue he had way back when there was a nollie on a, looked like a criminal mischief, I believe it was, that is obviously more than 10 years. Subsequent to that, there is, and everybody noted, it looked like a DUI charge up in Pennsylvania. I believe it's Pennsylvania. And of course, my understanding is he is a 1% owner, but he is not involved in the day-to-day operation in any shape, form, or fashion, from management to purchasing to hiring the servers or anything of that nature, and most likely probably will not even be down here doing anything. But out of an abundance of caution, and obviously on the application, which I think it usually calls for 5%, is usually the threshold, but he is a 1%. They wanted to go ahead and make full disclosure.
Thank you very much, and that is correct. Ms. Butler is the one that's in charge of day-to-day operations, and as I said, has been since 2019 as far as GM, but in long-term employee. She's the one who oversees the servers, the prevention of sales to minors or intoxicated people. This is a reorg that spans over 17 states. Mr. Moran is the LLC manager, not boots on the ground management. So it is unlikely that he has no control over the day-to-day operations. That does happen at the local level, which is why we have Ms. Butler here to answer any questions.
Okay.
obviously, if everybody, Ms. Butler I'm not aware of any issues over there that's been brought before the board, and I'm sure that she can explain that she's purely qualified as a manager. Doesn't have any issues, and like I said, I'm not aware of any violations that have been brought before the board in the past 5 years anyway.
There has been no violations that I'm aware of. I think Ms. Butler, on the peripheral, from what I see in our daily activity, probably does a very good job managing sometimes bad situations, just because that's the nature of the beast, and I do feel like that. Chief Jerry Crawford may want to add something to that.
No, I'll just echo what Mr. Ellis stated, that our calls for service at Hooters are next to none, and Ms. Butler does a very, very excellent job in keeping it in check there. And they've always been more than willing to help us in any way, any issues that we have, so.
Thank you.
That's why she's been here for 27 years. You find a good one, you keep her.
I make a motion when we approve.
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion's approved. Thank you so much. And
Thank you
I think
very
they will
much.
take care of you up front.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Madam Chair,
Yes, we need a motion to adjourn.
make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.